What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video of the X Factor Daily NBA Show. Running a little late today. We apologize. We had a late night of recording last night. We got a lot of fun videos coming your way, so be sure to stay tuned in. Like always, like, comment, subscribe for your daily NBA coverage. Every single day, we're on here breaking down scores and highlights, so be sure to stay tuned in. We're going to hop right into it from Friday night. We had multiple games on, so we're just going to go right for it. The Hornets came out on top 117 to 116 over the Washington Wizards. For the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis had 21 and 11. Bradley Beal had 33, 6 and 7. Kuzma put up 14. Corey Kispert with 14 off the bench, and Daniel Gafford with 10 and 12. Um, every time I say something good about this Wizards team, they lose. So I'm gonna give up completely saying anything at all because every time I credit them, they lose. Every time I bash them, they win few in a row. So I learned my lesson. For this Hornets team, they got guys that any given night they can get hot and beat anybody. I want to see them blow up though. We'll see what they do. And this is what I'm talking about. PJ Washington, 21, 3 and 5. He shot 6 of 15 from the field. Terry Rozier, 25, 5 and 8. Kelly Oubre with 22 and 7. Kelly Oubre is averaging like 18 or 19 points on the year. Just proof that it's easy to score in today's league. I feel like, Nick Richards with 12-9 off the bench. So a good win there for the Hornets. They're 7 and 15 now on the year. I don't know, like they have no direction at all. So I just don't know what to expect. If anything, sit LaMelo the rest of the year and trade some guys, and let's just tank it in. The Atlanta Hawks to beat the Denver Nuggets 117 to 109. For the Hawks, a big win there. DeJounte Murray had 34 and 8. Jarrett Culver had 10 and 7. He came into the starting lineup. Johnson had 10 and 10 for them in the starting lineup. Clint Capella 12 and 11. And AJ Griffin stepped into the starting lineup as well and had 24. Aneka Kongwu and Aaron Holiday both chipped in with 10. Bogdanovich played for the first time, and this might not be his first game back, but he's not played many. He had 5 points, 2 and 9 from the field. You expect him to get rolling eventually, just struggling. John Collins is hurt. I'm interested to see what happens there. I think they do need him to be successful, but they also want to trade him. So what's going to be the deal there is going to be very interesting. And no Trae Young, and they win yet again without Trae Young. If you watch this channel and I'm not high on Trae Young, Fred's not high on Trae Young, and I think this proves that they might be better off without Trae Young having the ball in his hands 24/7, shooting terrible from the floor. And for the Nuggets, Jokic continues to do Jokic things, 24, 10 and 8. Jamal Murray had 20 and 7. Aaron Gordon had a quiet night. He had 14. Bones Highland with 16 off the bench. Everybody like Vlaco Conchar had 12. Everybody else, nobody scored over 9 points. So just an off night there, I guess, for the Nuggets, but a good win for the Atlanta Hawks. They really needed one, especially without Trae Young or John Collins. The Miami Heat picked up a big victory over the Celtics, 120 to 116. Kind of surprising there. The Celtics have really been rolling. They've been playing phenomenal. But when you look at the box score here, I think you'll understand pretty quickly why. Jimmy Butler is back. He put up 25, 15, and 3. Shot 12 of 21 from the field. Love to see that. Bam Adebayo, 28, 7 and 3. Shot 10 of 18. Love to see that. Tyler Hero, 26, 5, 3 with 3 steals, 10 and 19. Phenomenal. Kyle Lowry, 20 points. That right there, that's over 100 points from 4 of your starters. That's phenomenal. Caleb Martin chipped in with 10. Nobody else off the bench scored more than 4. But yeah, I mean, Jimmy Butler, 57%, Bam Adebayo, 55, Tyler Hero, 52, Kyle Lowry, 61. Yeah, you're not going to lose when you have 4 players shooting over 50% and putting up 20 plus points. That's just a phenomenal night there for the Heat. Would love to see them be able to get rolling, but that's a good game that I don't think you could get consistently, especially from an aging Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler, but a good win nonetheless. Jaylen Brown put up 34 or 37 and 14 with 5 assists, 12 of 23 from the field. A phenomenal night for him. He continues a little under the radar because of how well Jason Tatum's been playing, but Jaylen Brown is playing phenomenal basketball over in Boston. Tatum had 14 and 12. He shot 5 of 18, a struggling night for him there. Derek White, 13, Marcus Smart, 18, and Grant Williams with 18 off the bench. I'm not going to harp too hard on the Celtics. They've really had phenomenal games for a while now. They're 18 of 5, best team in basketball. Easy way to lose that night with so many players playing so well. for the Heat. 114-105 was a score in Brooklyn. They defeated the Raptors. For the Nets, Kyrie Irving 27, 5 and 5. 10 of 17 from the field. Phenomenal. Joe Harris, 17. Nicholas Claxton, 15. Royce O'Neal, 11. Kevin Durant, 17, 9, and 7. And TJ Warren off the bench with 10. Another Kevin Durant 60%, Royce O'Neal 44, Nick Claxton 77, Joe Harris 75, Kyrie Irving 58, TJ Warren 45. You're not going to lose when you're shooting that well. That's phenomenal spread out scoring there for this Nets team. This is why I think a lot of people were a lot higher on them, and I think hopefully we can see them turn it around and finally get this rolling. And for the Raptors, OG Anunoby continues to play really, really good for them. He had 21 and 6 with 2 steals. I really love what OG's brought for this team up to this point. Pascal Siakam, 24, 7 and 4. Scotty Barnes was 17 and 9. Hopefully this turns around for him. He's kind of disappointed me up to this point. Hopefully he can really start getting momentum rolling. And Gary Trent Jr. off the bench had 16. A great win there for the Brooklyn Nets. The Cleveland Cavaliers defeated the Orlando Magic 107-96. For the Magic, Paulo Banchero, 22 points, 10 of 17 from the field. Great night. Mo Wagner had 16 and 9. Franz Wagner had 16 and 3. And Markelle Fultz, 10, 6 and 6. And Cole Anthony off the bench had 19. You know, they have players that can do these things, but don't impact winning because how young everybody is. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell continues to play great this season. 34 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 7 of 11 from 3. Great night there for him. Darius Garland, 18 and 6. Kevin Love with 11 and 11. And Evan Mobley, 19 and 13. He's another guy that I'm hoping can really get going this year. I might have a video coming out soon of Evan Mobley, talking about Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes. So be sure to stay tuned in for that because I had very, very high expectations for them. There was a great game in Milwaukee last night as the Lakers shocked the world and came out on top 133-129. LeBron James, 28, 8 and 11, 12 of 27 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. Anthony Davis, 44 and 10. Unreal. Anthony Davis, I'm sorry I was hating on you so early this season. You're playing phenomenal basketball. It's a joy to watch. Russell Westbrook with 15, 7 and 11 off the bench from 6 of 11 from field. Great night there. Lonnie Walker chipped in with 14. Patrick Beverley, 7 points. He just is a guy out there. This was a great game. If you watched it, you know how exciting it was, full of highlights, full of back and forth, full of, exciting moments. Big win there for the Lakers. And for the Bucks, Giannis had 40 and 7 and 5. He played great. He shot 16 of 23 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, which you like to see. Chris Middleton's back. He had 17 and 7. You love to see that. He can really get going, especially just starting to come back. He's already putting up 17, shooting efficient, 6 of 11 from the field. That's really good. Drew Holiday, 28 and 6 and 9. We have a video coming out today ranking the backcourts. Each team starting backcourt, and I really hype up Drew Holiday. So go check that out. I really like his game, and defensively he's known as that guy, but you see offensively he's capable of putting up big numbers. And Bobby Portis put up 15 and 10. He's making a case to be in the top 3 for 6th man of the year. He's playing phenomenal for them over in Milwaukee right now. The Grizzlies came out on top 117-109 over the Philadelphia 76ers. Jaren Jackson Jr., 22 and 9. Really like his game. Really like what he did last night. He had 7-12 from the field. Ja Morant, 28 and 8. I mean, he's just at this point a given to score anywhere from 27 to 35 every single night. Great game. Great night. Great year for Ja Morant up to this point. Santi Aldama with 13 and 5 off the bench. Brandon Clark with 10 off the bench. Steven Adams had 16 boards and 3 steals and 3 blocks. So great night there for them. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid, 35, 11, and 8, shot 13 and 26 from the field. I really want to see Joel. I mean, this is what everybody says every year. Be more physical, be more dominant down low. We haven't seen it up to this point. It comes and goes. He wants to stand around, shoot jumpers. He wants to shoot threes. He wants to face up, which I think if he faces up and gets to the rim, it's one thing. But, I want to see Joel really expose that part of his game because I don't think physically there's anybody that can keep up with him. Shake Milton plays well for this team. He continues 17-5, 6 of 14 from the field. D'Anthony Melton 13-6, and Tobias Harris with 21-11. I wouldn't be surprised if Tobias Harris gets moved. He does have a big contract, so I'm just to see how they would do it. But I got my eyes on that in Philadelphia. The Pelicans defeated the Spurs 117-99. Zion Williamson 30, 15-8. Great night there. Jonas Valanciunas 21-11. Najee Marshall with 15, Jose Alvarado with 15. Great night all throughout there through for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy with 17. CJ McCollum struggled 5, 4, and 4, 2 of 11 from the field. No, still able to pick up the victory. Granted, it's against a bad Spurs team. I'm not really going to say much about this Spurs team. Devin Vassell continues to shoot the basketball a lot. Not well last night. 9 of 23 from the field. He had 25 points. Yeah, this Spurs team's lost a whole lot in a row. They started off, was it 6 and 7, and now they're 6 and 17, or they were like 5 and 6 maybe. They've lost a lot. That's all we need to know. The reason I hit the over on the Rockets this year is because of games like this. Last night, exciting game over in Phoenix. Jalen Green puts up 30 points, shoots 8 of 24 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, but 12 of 16 from the free throw line. That's insane, but other than him putting up a lot of points, shooting really bad, Jabari Smith Jr. has really turned it around. He is 17-6. Eric Gordon had 10. Alperen Sengun with 13-4. Kevin Porter Jr. with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Bruno Fernando with 14 off the bench for them. For the Suns, Devin Booker continues to play phenomenal and proves that without a doubt, he's the best shooting guard in the league. There's a lot of questions, especially with Donovan Mitchell playing really well early, but Devin Booker's really turned it around. Cam Payne's playing really well for them. I've never been high on Cam Payne, but he had 20 and 12. DeAndre Ayton had a quiet night. Mikal Bridges had 22 and 8, but that's the issue right there. 3 guys had a big night, and everybody else was really quiet. Just an off night there for the Suns, and an exciting win for the Rockets. The Jazz won by 20 points, putting up 139 points over the Indiana Pacers. 119-139 was the score. For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton kind of had a quiet night. 14, 6, and 4, 5 of 16 from the field. He's played phenomenal. One bad off night, I'm going to let it slide. Miles Turner had 18 and 4. Andrew Nembhard had 13 and 10. Jalen Smith had 14. Benedict Mathurin with 12. He shot 3 and 10 from the field. O'Shea Brissett with 11. TJ McConnell with 11. Just an off night for young guys. They didn't shoot the ball well. This Utah team is solid all the way around. You think defensively they wouldn't picture them as a great defensive team, but they're not bad. And we see that there last night. Colin Sexton with 18 of 5. Jordan Clarkson with 19. Lauri Markkanen with 24 and 13. Walker Kessler. I love Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler will be in this league for a long time. He will be one of the last rookies from this draft class to be in the league. There's always going to be a spot for him, and he's going to develop his game. He's going to develop a consistent jump shot. 7 of 7 from the field, 2 blocks, 20 points, and 11 rebounds. I love Walker Kessler's game out in Utah. It's a phenomenal watch. Go check him out. And finally, last game of the night, the Warriors defeated the Chicago Bulls 119-111. Chicago's really struggling as of late. They're sitting at 9 and 13 on the year. Would expect some changes to come soon, whether that's Billy Donovan, whether that's a trade. I have a trade idea video coming out soon, I believe. So be sure to stay tuned in for that. I'm going to hit on this Bulls team. DeMar DeRozan, 16, 6, and 7, 4 of 15 from the field. Off night there. Nikola Vucevic, 23 and 11, 9 of 17. Not terrible. Zach LaVine, 21 and 7. 8 of 18 from the field. You'd love to see that a little bit better. Goran Dragic, 14 of 5, 6 of 11 from the field. Ayo Dosunmu, not in the starting lineup. Alex Caruso stepped in. He had 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field. I'm not going to harp on this Bulls team anymore. It's just at some point I'm just going to be repeating myself. I'm bored of this Bulls team, and I want to see a change. For the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins, 12 points. Draymond Green, 13, 9, and 10. 4 of 6 from the field. Good night for him there. Klay Thompson, 26, 5, and 6, 9 of 21 from the field, 3 of 13 from 3. Yikes. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Klay, I'm glad you're putting up numbers, but it's kind of ugly to watch at times. You are letting that thing go no matter what. I appreciate it. That you're willing to keep shooting and trying to find your way out of it, but at some point you got to chill out, bud. Good night there though, numbers wise. Steph Curry, 19, 11, and 6. 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 8 from the 3-point line. But the story for the Warriors, Jordan Poole had 30 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 11 of 18 from the field, 7 of 13 from 3. Great night there for the Warriors. They're sitting at 12 and 11. We're really finally starting to see them turn things around. That's all the games from last night. Let's take a look. There's 7 games on tonight. We had one game pretty much over now. The Mavericks taking on the Knicks in New York. Mavericks are winning with 35 seconds left, 121 to 98. We'll break down the stats tomorrow. But yeah, great night, great day there for the Mavericks. They really needed this win. They'll be on 11-11 for the season. At 4 o'clock, the Kings take on the Clippers. Give me the Kings. I really love this Kings team. I think this Clippers team has had, some guys step up and play really well up to this point, and they easily could have somebody else step up and play well. But I like this Kings team, and I like what they're doing. At 6 o'clock, the Hornets take on the Bucks in Charlotte. Give me this Bucks team. I think they, losing last night in a heartbreaker. I really like them coming out on top tonight. At 8 o'clock, the Magic take on the Raptors. I'm gonna take the Raptors here. I want to see Scotty Barnes have a big night. Let's see. Let's hope he can. Timberwolves take on the Thunder at 8 o'clock. Give me the Thunder. I'm interested to see how this Timberwolves team plays without Karl Towns for the next couple of weeks. I'm interested to see, if things get better. Karl Towns is another guy whose name's going to come up in trade videos soon, so stay tuned. Give me the Thunder there. Warriors take on the Rockets at 8:30. Give me the Rockets. Why not? They got, they put out a good victory there last night. Let's hope Jalen Green can get busy again, shoot better from the field, and somebody else can step up and help him. I'll take the Rockets. And at 9 o'clock, Trailblazers take on the Jazz. I'm going to go Trailblazers here. Jeremy Grant playing phenomenal. He's the best player on that team right now. No Dame Lillard, I'd assume, again tonight, but I think they have what it takes to pull it out. But without further ado, we appreciate all the love. We appreciate you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe like always. Tell some friends. We got a lot of fun stuff coming your way. So be sure to stay tuned in. Appreciate you all. Stay safe.